I hope you like Zombies Don't Eat Veggies. I had never heard this book before and I actually thought it was hilarious. So the story was about a little boy named Mo. And what was the problem in this story? Mo liked vegetables, but the problem was zombies don't eat veggies. And his mommy and daddy, they didn't care for veggies and they never cooked veggies. So poor Mo would always have to sneak his veggies. He loved all kinds of veggies. Looks like carrots and mushrooms, tomatoes. Do you know what these are called? Those are called speech bubbles. Yeah, and the words that they're saying are inside the speech bubble. So like right here, the dad is saying, ready to chase some humans in the marathon next month. And mommy's saying, finger foods. Do you remember what Mo did? It looks like Mo tried to trick his family with the vegetables and ended up making a vegetable stew. And he called it blood bile bisque. And when his parents tried it, what happened? Seems like they're gonna really like it. But they didn't care for it at all. They knew that it had veggies in it. So do you remember what happened at the end? What did they end up doing to make everybody happy in the story? Do you remember? They finally accepted that it was okay to be different. And it was okay that Mo liked vegetables. And it was okay that the parents didn't. So they each ate a little bit of each other's food. And it says, but only a teeny tiny bit. Super cute story. And if you guys ever get your hands on the book, there's some really fun recipes in the back of the book.
Hi little learners, today we're going to be teaching you how to make some zombie slime. So what you're going to need is some borax laundry detergent, some Elmer's glue, it doesn't have to be a gallon, some boiling hot water, a bowl, a spatula, and to make it zombie, you're going to want to have green. You'll want to take 1 tablespoon, now this is a half tablespoon, so I'm going to have to do 2 of these, of the borax laundry detergent. And what you're gonna do is you're gonna take it and you're gonna put it in your boiling hot water so that it will dissolve. Now this is going to be the activator for the slime. And you're gonna wanna stir it up. Then once that's dissolved, you're gonna wanna take your Elmer's glue and put it into the bowl. Once you have your Elmer's glue, you're gonna add your green food coloring and you're gonna stir it up real well. Then you're gonna slowly add your borax solution so that you're able to activate the slime. Then once it's done, you'll be able to play with your zombie slime.
So now it's time for you to make your own recipe at home. And my Berkey got super creative and made me a zombie bagel. So let's look at what this zombie bagel has. Looks like it has an everything bagel. And it looks like she added a little bit of cream cheese. And the veggies she used were cucumbers and tomatoes. So what we're gonna do today is we're gonna write up our recipe. And we're gonna taste this delicious zombie bagel. So when you write your recipe at home, you may need to have a grown-up help you. The spelling doesn't have to be perfect. You can just do the sounds that you hear in the words, okay? So the first thing we need to write is what we're cooking. And today we are cooking zombie bagels. So I'm gonna write zombie bagels. Let's try to write that together. Z, I hear a Z. Zombie. And remember, when you have a new word, you leave a space. So I'm gonna leave a space and I'm gonna write bagel. What do you hear at the beginning of bagel? B, bagel. Zombie bagel. And then you have to list the ingredients. So the first thing we use is a bagel. So I'm gonna say 1 bagel, 1, and then I'm gonna write bagel. B, b. Yep, that's a B, bagel. There you go. And then she used cream cheese. So I need to write cream cheese next. So I'm gonna say 1 spoonful of cream cheese. So how am I gonna write spoonful? Spoonful. I'm gonna leave a space because I'm gonna write of. And then I wanna say cream cheese. Now, I don't have enough room to write cream right here, so guess what I have to do? I have to go down to the next line and write it. Cream. I'm gonna leave a space and write cheese. Have you learned that ch sound yet? Ch. It's 2 letters that make one sound, and it's a CH. Ch. Cheese. All right, zombie bagel. So far we have 1 bagel, then we have 1 spoonful of cream cheese. Then we need to add cucumber. And I think she used just 1 cucumber. So I'm gonna write 1 again, and I'm gonna do cucumber. What do you hear at the beginning of cucumber? K. You're right, a C. Cucumber. And then I need to write the last ingredient, which is a tomato. So what do you hear at the beginning of tomato? T, t, t. A T, yep. So I'm gonna write 1 tomato. All right, and then down below, you just write how you make it. So I am going to say, spread cream cheese on the bagel and add cucumbers and tomatoes. And I'm not gonna write that all for you right now because we'll be here for a while. But when you're making your recipe at home, after you list all the ingredients, you need to write how you make it at the bottom, okay? So have somebody help you, and I'm super excited to see what creations you come up with. There were lots of different vegetables in the story. Zombies don't eat veggies. And what we're gonna do today is a little activity where we're listening for the beginning and the ending sounds of the vegetable names. So I have a big carrot up here to help you see how a word can stretch the beginning of the carrot and the end of the carrot. So when I say the vegetable, you're going to be listening for the beginning sound you hear, and you're gonna listen for the ending sound that you hear, okay? So let's start with this one. Do you know what that is? It's an avocado. It's so good in guacamole. Have you had avocado before? So what I want you to do is to listen to the word avocado and tell me what you hear at the beginning, and when you stretch the word out, what you hear at the end. So let's try it. Avocado. The beginning. And when you get all the way to the end, avocado. What do you hear at the end? An O. Good job. Beginning and end. Good work. Okay, let's try another one. That is a mushroom. Let's stretch it out. Mushroom. What do you hear at the beginning? Mushroom. An M, and then once I stretch that word all the way out, what do you hear at the end? Mushroom. Yeah, another M. Mushroom starts with M and it ends with M. Nice job. Let's do this one. Can you tell what vegetable that might be? That's a cucumber. Cucumber. Let's stretch it out. Cucumber. What do you hear at the beginning? K, k. A C. And let's listen to the end. Cucumber. What do you hear at the end? An R. Cucumber. You guys are good at this. Let's try another one. Ooh, that's one of my favorites. Can you guess what that vegetable is? It's a tomato. Let's listen. Tomato. What do you hear at the beginning? T, t, tomato. A T? And what sound do you hear at the end? Tomato. It's telling you. It's an O. Tomato. Excellent job. Okay, we only have a few more to go. Let's do that one. Do you know what that is? It's a pepper. What do you hear at the beginning of pepper? P, p, p. A P. You're right. Let's stretch that word out. Pepper. What do you hear at the end? Pepper. It's at the very end. An R. Pepper. Let's just do one last one. Let's try the word corn. 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 What do you hear at the beginning? A C. And then stretch that word all the way out and tell me what you hear at the end. Corn. An N. Nice job. And boys and girls, you aren't limited to just doing the beginning and the ending sounds. If you know that and that was super easy for you, then you can do the middle sounds too. You can even spell a whole word if you want to. But you did a great job today. I love that you were helping me identify the vegetables, and I love that you were listening for the beginning and the ending sounds. You did a great job.